Alright, what is up, folks? How's it going? I'm TGH, and I'm going to be playing a game that I obviously speedrun a whole lot. Just kidding. This is Pokemon Blue, any percent no save corruption. And so, a couple things to go over before I actually start running is I am not going to be doing the most optimal route. I'm going to be doing a very marathon safe route, and the route that I know personally, which should take me about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit more. But it is extremely consistent, should get me to the end of the game every time, provided I do everything correctly. So that's what I have to, do. So first, before we even start, we're going to set the text speed to fast, battle animation off, and battle style to shift. And we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so, right off the bat, I will say that this run involves arbitrary code execution, or ACE, in order to finish the game. So there are a bunch of things we have to do before we actually do that. We have to set up the ACE. So the entirety of this run will be getting to the point where we do the ACE and then setting up for it. So what exactly is arbitrary code execution? Well, basically, long story short, it is when you use things in-game to write and then run code that you're not supposed to, usually by accessing things that you're not supposed to. In that case, this is going to be... so the thing that we access we're not supposed to is items in our menu past the cancel button in the menu. Now, you are not supposed to be able to scroll past the cancel button, and for good reason. Because by doing so, we're able to access code in the game. And yeah, so, and it's going to look very wonky once we actually get to that part. But until then, we're just going to be playing the beginning of this game for a good, I don't know, it'll look pretty normal for about 10 minutes. And from then on, it is going to be very, very glitchy. But, so we chose Bulbasaur. And I'm not going to give Bulbasaur a nickname, but don't worry, I will give Abra a nickname later on, because we do get Abra in this run.
I do know some people that would be happy about that.
Yeah, for sure. So now we have the scariest fight in the game. It's like one of the only like actual fights in the game. And just to be safe and guarantee that I get through it, I'm actually going to Growl first turn. Much like Charmander, apparently. We don't want Charmander to use Growl, that's bad. But Growl is not fast to use, but it does basically ensure that we won't die unless we get crit like that. We need that not to happen too many more times. Okay, yeah, that's the best case scenario, is Growl. There's our crit, there we go. Alright. Growl to fail. That is what we want. And or Scratch to miss. That works too. This is actually a pretty decent rival fight, actually. So far. I don't even have to use a potion. That's incredible. That hardly ever happens. A potionless rival fight. That is actually very rare in this run. It's super good, actually. Alright, so, now that we're past that, that fight was actually pretty important to win because we do want the experience. You don't have to win that fight, but it is very nice to because of the experience you get. And we need for Bulbasaur, there's a reason we chose Bulbasaur, by the way. We need Bulbasaur to be level 8. I'm gonna grab this potion just for safety. I know this is really slow to get, but whatever. I'll probably skip the tree potion. But yeah, so there's a reason we chose Bulbasaur, and Bulbasaur learns 3 moves by level 8. That is important. One of them has to have at least 40 HP, or 40 PP, excuse me, or power points. And that is Growl for us. Growl has 40. So, we need to get the Saffron City. So, Saffron City is pretty late in the game, right? You might be wondering how this run only takes like 20 minutes or so. Basically, we get to Saffron City really early using a glitch called Brock Through Walls, and you'll see why it's called that. once we actually get there. But in order to actually perform the glitch properly, we need to have some things line up first in our moveset. There are several ways, actually, or there are a couple of ways to get data to line up properly for this to work. You can either catch a level 3 Pidgey, or you can catch a Pidgey with a certain special stat in order to, or a certain something, honestly. I don't know exactly how this works, I just know that it works, basically. It's one of those runs. We're going to talk to Oak from the side, because it's a little faster because of how slow Blue walks once he comes on the screen and leaves. So we're just delivering the parcel. So we go to Saffron City. We get an Abra from the Celadon Game Corner. And then we use the move that Abra has, which is Teleport. It's a very, very useful move in this run, to do a glitch called Trainer Fly. Trainer Fly is when you walk into a max range site's Pokemon trainer, or max range site, whatever, Pokemon trainer, and simultaneously use Teleport, Fly, an Escape Rope, etc., to warp out and make the game think you're still in the fight even after you warp out. So that as soon as you go back to that area, the fight will, basically that area will start a fight. With what is determined by a special thing that I will get to later as well. Since I have 2 potions, I'm just going to skip that potion. There's a potion on that tree, by the way. I'm also going to make sure that I'm level 7 before I actually get into the forest here. So we actually got really lucky with encounters, or in this case, you would want to get 0 encounters, but we actually don't want to get 0 encounters on the way up here because we want to actually get to level 7, and this encounter should, because we've already beaten 1 encounter, so we should get to level 7 after this. But basically, we want to be level 7 by the time we fight the Weedle in Viridian Forest. The last trainer has a Weedle. There we go, there's level 7. Alright, so Bulbasaur learned Leech Seed. Leech Seed is also an important move because we need to have it. It's a very good description, right? Basically, we just need to have 3 moves. It doesn't matter what those 3 moves are. We just need to have 3 moves. That's why Leech Seed's important. So yeah, we need, so by the time that we do this glitch, we need for Tackle to have 16 PP. We need for Growl to have 36. Also, I'm walking in certain columns here in Viridian Forest to minimize encounters because there are certain tiles here that can't give encounters.
Yeah, this was the bane of everyone's childhood when I played this game, was Viridian Forest starting out. You don't want encounters, but it seems like at least for a moment ago we did want encounters and we didn't find one. Of course, this game seems to know.
Oh yeah, it knows. It absolutely knows. All right, so we're gonna growl a couple of times here, and Weedle's just gonna use String Shot, first move out, which actually doesn't matter because we are already slower than it. So, of course, it's good AI. So yeah, we've used 2 growls now, and I need to make very sure that I do not use more than the amount that I need to.
And all of the things that we're setting up right now, as far as certain moves needing to have certain PP, that's all part of the arbitrary code, all part of the ace, right?
No, actually, this is part of the glitch that we used to get to the part where we do the ace.
Ah, interesting.
So yeah, actually, Bulbasaur missed a Tackle there. That's actually good in this case. We want Tackle to miss, believe it or not. It's a Pokemon speedrun where we actually want to miss. So what do we have, 20? I know we don't have 16, but level 8 is also important. That is the level we want to be at. But I'm not done yet. I need to get down to 16 tackles. I want to encounter a metapod. That is not a metapod, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna growl you. That is fine. I still have 4 more. I don't know if I can 4-shot this. Meaning, I don't know if it will take more than 3 hits to beat it. Yeah, that was a high roll. That's bad. Okay, whatever. So, Caterpie's gonna faint. There we go. It's fine. And we'll encounter the last Pokemon. Here, we just need to use 1 tackle and then switch my moves around because that's also important. The glitch we're about to do, by the way, is really funny looking, so definitely pay attention to that. Alright, so you can see I have... Alright, I need Leech Seed, Tackle, Growl in that order. I'm gonna tackle once. Pidgey, don't kill me, please. Yeah, okay. Alright, so now that we have this set up, we're actually gonna buy some things at the mart. We're gonna buy 3 things. It doesn't matter what they are, as long as they are 3 different things. And as long as they aren't things I already have. This is just to get a certain amount of item slots in my bag. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do Brock through walls. So we're gonna walk into this trigger here. And then as he's like trying to bring me away to Brock's gym, I'm gonna save and quit the game. And just reset. And then once I reload... So here we go. Once I reload, I can just walk to the right. I can walk right past him. He does some weird stuff. And then I can walk here, flash the Pokemon menu. Talk to him from the right side, and the game isn't really sure what to do, so it just lets me walk. But not only that, but it lets me walk through walls. So I can walk all the way now to Saffron City.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, we're about to go on an adventure of self-discovery here.
It's like some kind of weird out of bounds glitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Makes me think of all those Link's Awakening speedruns I've seen you do, teach, where you just like, go out of bounds. Like, especially the new Link's Awakening one where you went around the mountain.
Yeah.
That had the windfish egg on it, and I was just like, what?
Yeah, this game and actually the original Link's Awakening actually have, well, in a very simple way, they have a lot of things in common. They are both extremely, extremely glitchy Game Boy games. Like, very glitchy. And you'll see Link's Awakening DX, I think, lead off on Sunday.
I believe so. I believe that is the lead-off game.
Yeah, we've got Astronomus running LADX. I'll be there on commentary as well. But yeah, we're going to enter the Pokemon Center here and heal. So we don't heal to heal our Pokemon. We heal here to set a warp point. So that when we use Teleport, we actually come back to this point. So we're going to go gamble now. Now that we're here in the big city, what are we going to do? We're going to go to the casino.
That's what you do when you go to the big city. It's like you get out of the airport, and you're just like, I'm just gonna go right to the casino.
Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna go to Saladin Game Corner, and well, first we're gonna get the coin case, and we're gonna get the most important Pokemon of this run, which is Abra, which is available for conveniently 120 coins, which is the cheapest amount of coins you can pay for a Pokemon there, which is nice. So, right now, I should probably start explaining exactly what we're going to do. We are going to encounter Missing No. Not once, but twice. We're going to encounter Missing No twice, and if you remember anything about... If anybody glitched the game, like, as a child, like, for fun, or did the Cinnabar Island glitch, or whatever, if any of you did the glitch to encounter Missing No as a kid, you know that it increases the 6th item... the slot by 128 items, which is exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to nickname Abra FPFH. So we leave, and we teleport back to Saffron City. So before we go and do the trainer fly, we are going to deposit Bulbasaur. Because Abra is such a good Pokemon that we don't need Bulbasaur anymore.
Sorry, Bulbasaur fans.
Sorry, Bulbasaur fans. You've done your job. You are good. And now we're going to go down to the route south of Saffron City and do the trainer fly. And while I'm doing the trainer fly, I'm actually going to shift some items around in my menu to make sure that the coin case is not in my 6th item slot. So I'm going to walk right into this trainer's line of sight, and we're going to switch around these 2 items here and teleport away.
Absolutely. Do we have a real quick moment where I can do a donation?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay, we got $10 here from Lilac, who says, "Thanks for having me. Here's a little something for the cause." Thank you so much, Lilac. Your run was excellent.
Yeah, great run, Lilac. Thank you. Thanks very much for the donation as well. Okay, so doing trainer fly, a fight will initiate as soon as we go back down to that route, because we did trainer fly. But what Pokemon is it going to spawn? Well, as it turns out, we can manipulate that. The Pokemon that spawns is directly related to the special stat of the last Pokemon you fought. And it just so happens that MACHOP has the perfect special stat. Nice crit. MACHOP has the perfect special stat to spawn a Missing No here. So we're going to flash the menu. And we're going to walk to this spot right here. My menu's going to open on its own for some reason, but as soon as you get out of it, it spawns the one, the only Missing No. And we're just going to run from it. You don't actually need to battle it. You don't need to catch it or anything. But I have 129 burn heals right now, as you can see by this, but we're going to toss 2 of them. Because the way we actually get past the cancel item in our menu, like I mentioned earlier, is by doing item underflow. Which we can do by having 255 of an item and then doing some fancy menu finagling or switching around in order to actually underflow our item menu and scroll past the cancel button. So tossing 2 makes it so that I have 127, plus the 250, plus the 128 that I'm about to get equals 255. So we're going to do this one more time because we need to do the Missing No glitch twice. And come on, MACHOP, hit me. X attack? Really? You don't need that. Come on. Come on. RNG. RNG, please.
RNG, come on.
Just hit me. There we go. There we go. AI is great in this game. Anyway.
Perfectly programmed.
So this run's almost over. And right after we encounter Missing No for the second time, we are going to do some really, really weird menuing, which I'm going to have to focus for. Alright, there's Missing No for a second time, and we should be all ready now to do this. So here we go. I'm going to enter here, open up, and I'm going to... Let's see, I'm going to move this to the 3rd slot in my menu. Toss this. Toss these. Whoops, don't use that. Alright, we're going to toss all of these. We're going to toss... What? Nice. We're going to toss all of those. Toss all but 2 of these. And then switch. And switch. And scroll past the cancel button. There we go. And we have 0J apparently. So we're gonna scroll down all the way, and you'll see things start to get really weird. We're gonna toss 11 of these where it says J9, we're going to switch J with Ultra Balls, and we're going to switch Ultra Balls, or switch whatever the heck that just was, with Master Balls, and we leave, and we're in the Hall of Fame. GG.
Whew. That's
that is
the way I remember.
That is the run just like you remember it from your childhood.
I was about to say, I don't quite remember doing all of this from my childhood, but still impressive nonetheless.
But yeah, huge shout outs to my partner, Amber Stiprin, for putting this event together. And honestly, it's been great. It's been awesome to be a part
Absolutely.
of. Time is coming up, by the way, in like 2 seconds. And time. That's the run. That is Pokemon Blue, any percent, no save corruption in, what was the time?
Looks like 1920.
That was a sub 20. Wow, that was actually pretty good for that route. That's a really good run for that, for a marathon, for sure.
Yes,
but yeah, I hope you enjoy that run, and I hope that you've enjoyed the marathon up until this point, and I hope that you continue to enjoy it. It's been awesome seeing all the runs and just being a part of this in general, so yeah, thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. And I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for hosting, Nihon, as well, and for the commentary as well.
Of course, not a problem, Tej. Thank you so much for showing us this really different way to remember our childhood.
Yeah, it's very different.
It's amazing. Like 20 plus years since this game's come out, and we've just figured out, like with all these other games, we just figured out ways to break them in ways that they never could have imagined when they were programming it.
Oh god, yeah. Yep, so I am this is me signing off, so peace out. Well, signing off from this run, the stream is still going. We have Chicory coming up with Sushi Kishi. Don't miss that.
Yes, we do. We have Chicory, A Colorful Tale coming up next with Sushi Kishi. Still got maybe a little bit more time to get those costume choice donations in if you really want to get one in. Again, Reptar, Bat Dog, Captain Timo, and Poison Mushroom are the 4 choices. We're going to be cutting off the bid war for that in just a moment. So last call for that. And of course, just a reminder as well that if you want to throw down some money for that, you can also throw down not only money for the bid war, but you can also throw down money toward seeing Big the Cat story in Sonic Adventure DX tomorrow. That is something I think you're going to want to see. I think we all have a small place in our hearts for Big the Cat.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll be switching on over here in just a moment here for Fast Pace for Headspace. Once again, raising money for Take This. So don't go anywhere. We got one more game for the evening here. Chicory, A Colorful Tale, All Bats 1.0.